Welcome back, everyone, to Health, Beauty, and Lifestyle, where we bring you content that revolves around natural health, home remedies, and alternative medicine. We'll explore practical tips for improving your physical and mental health, easy-to-follow home remedies, and insights into the world of alternative therapies, all with the goal of helping you live your best, healthiest life. So today we're diving into the Mimosa pudica plant.
Yeah.
Also called the sensitive plant, the shame lady, or the touch me not.
That's right.
And it's famous for, its leaves that fold inward when touched.
Yeah.
And I hear kids in Jamaica love playing with this.
They do. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah. So we're going to be going, beyond the parlor tricks today.
Yeah.
And really diving deep into this plant.
Yeah.
Because this plant has a long history in traditional medicine.
Right.
And there's a lot of buzz these days about its potential health benefits.
Yeah, it's more than just a botanical curiosity.
Right.
It could be a treasure trove of natural remedies.
Yeah.
We've got a wealth of information suggesting that it's packed with antioxidants.
Right.
And it may have antibacterial, antiviral, and even antivenom properties.
So it's like a natural medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
All in one plant.
That's the idea.
That's quite a claim. I mean, from what I've seen, there's talk about it being helpful for everything from liver damage and gut health to mental health issues.
Yeah.
And even nerve regeneration.
You name it. It seems like Mimosa pudica is being touted as a potential solution.
Right. Are we getting a little ahead of ourselves here?
Well, it's definitely important to approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism.
Of course.
While many of these traditional uses haven't been fully validated by rigorous scientific research,
Right.
there's definitely growing interest in studying Mimosa pudica's potential.
Yeah.
What we do know is that it contains a variety of bioactive compounds,
Okay.
and some preliminary studies suggest promising results.
So let's break down how people are actually using Mimosa pudica to potentially address these health concerns.
Okay.
What are the go-to methods?
Well, juicing seems to be a popular method.
Okay.
You extract the juice from the leaves or the roots and drink it.
Yeah.
Dosages vary depending on the intended use,
Yeah.
with some sources recommending 15 milliliters twice a day for asthma or 30 milliliters for diarrhea.
Those are pretty specific recommendations.
Yeah, they are.
What about topical applications?
You can also make a paste from the leaves and roots
Okay.
and apply it topically for wounds, joint pain, or skin problems.
Like a natural poultice.
Exactly.
And I understand there are other ways to utilize Mimosa pudica as well.
Right. Some people make tea from the root,
Okay.
traditionally used to help with insomnia and nervous problems.
It's interesting.
And you can now find Mimosa pudica seed supplements.
Oh, wow.
Though, as always, it's wise to consult a healthcare provider
Of course.
before starting any new supplement regimen.
Safety first.
Absolutely.
But this is all very intriguing.
It is.
With all these potential benefits, is there any concern about potential downsides or interactions?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah.
While Mimosa pudica has a long history of traditional use,
Right.
we need more research to fully understand its safety profile, especially in higher doses or with long-term use. It's crucial to be aware of potential risks. And always consult with a healthcare professional before using it,
Right.
particularly if you have existing health conditions
Yeah.
or are taking other medications.
Good point. Now, we can't talk about Mimosa pudica without addressing its most famous feature.
Right.
Those fascinating folding leaves.
Yes.
What's the science behind that?
It's a remarkable process involving the pulvinus,
Okay.
a swollen area at the base of each leaf.
Okay.
When you touch a leaf, it triggers an electrical signal,
Interesting.
similar to a nerve impulse in animals,
Really?
which travels through the plant.
Wow.
This signal causes changes in turgor pressure.
Hold on, turgor pressure.
Yes.
You're going to have to break that down for me.
Of course, turgor pressure is essentially the pressure exerted by water inside the plant's cells.
Okay.
This pressure helps maintain the plant's rigidity and shape.
Okay.
The electrical signal causes certain ions to flow out of the cells in the pulvinus,
Okay.
and as a result, water follows, decreasing the turgor pressure.
So the cells shrink,
Exactly.
causing the leaf to fold.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
It is, and what's even more fascinating is that scientists have been able to manipulate this unique mechanism to create two-color displays using Mimosa pudica.
Oh, wow.
It's an incredible example of how nature can inspire technology.
That's mind-blowing. It seems like this plant has a lot more going on than meets the eye.
It does.
So far, we've covered a lot of ground, from traditional uses and preparation methods
Yeah.
to the science behind its sensitivity.
Right.
But I have a feeling there's much more to uncover.
You're absolutely right. There's so much more to learn about this fascinating plant.
Yeah.
And its potential for improving human health is incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that while traditional uses offer valuable insights,
Right.
they are not a substitute for rigorous scientific research.
Absolutely. Well, listeners, we've just begun to delve into the world of Mimosa pudica.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of Mimosa pudica.
I'm especially intrigued by the potential benefits for gut health. From what I've read, Mimosa pudica seems to have a reputation for being a gut soother
Right.
and even helping with digestive issues like IBS.
Yeah.
Is there any truth to these claims?
There's definitely some interesting research emerging in this area.
Okay.
Studies suggest that Mimosa pudica extracts may help reduce inflammation in the gut,
Right.
which is a key factor in conditions like IBS.
Oh.
Additionally, some compounds in the plant have shown potential in reducing intestinal spasms,
Oh, wow.
which can contribute to abdominal pain and discomfort.
So it's not just a folk remedy.
Right.
There's actual science backing up its potential for gut health.
Precisely, while more research is needed to fully understand the mechanisms and optimal dosages,
Right.
these early findings are promising, and it's not just IBS.
Okay.
Mimosa pudica has also been traditionally used to combat parasites.
Right.
Remember the alkaloids we discussed earlier?
Yes, those naturally occurring compounds with potent biological activity.
Well, some of these alkaloids found in Mimosa pudica have shown to have antiparasitic properties.
Interesting.
Studies have demonstrated their effectiveness against certain types of worms,
Okay.
potentially by paralyzing them.
Wow. So it's like a natural dewormer.
That's essentially the idea.
That's pretty impressive. Are there any specific guidelines on how to use it for this purpose?
Traditionally, a decoction made from the leaves and roots has been used for parasitic infections.
Okay.
However, it's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional
Right.
before self-treating any condition, especially parasitic infections,
Of course.
as they can be serious and require proper medical attention.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't stress enough the importance of seeking professional guidance when it comes to your health.
Agreed.
Shifting gears a bit.
Okay.
I've also seen mention of Mimosa pudica's potential benefits for mental health,
Yeah.
specifically for conditions like anxiety and depression.
Okay.
Is there any scientific evidence to support these claims?
That's a great question. Some preliminary studies suggest that Mimosa pudica extracts may have calming effects on the nervous system.
Interesting.
These extracts seem to influence certain neurotransmitters in the brain
Okay.
that play a role in mood regulation and stress response.
So it's not just about relaxing the mind.
Right.
There might be actual physiological effects happening in the brain.
That's what the research indicates, although we're still in the early stages of understanding these effects.
Okay.
While the traditional use of Mimosa pudica root tea for insomnia and nervousness seems to align with these findings,
Right.
more research is needed to determine its efficacy and safety for treating specific mental health conditions.
It's fascinating how these traditional practices are now being investigated scientifically.
It is.
It speaks to the potential of integrating ancient wisdom with modern medicine.
Absolutely. It's a powerful synergy, and the potential benefits of Mimosa pudica extend beyond gut health and mental well-being.
Okay.
There's even research exploring its role in protecting the liver from damage.
Liver protection. This plant really seems to have a wide range of potential applications.
It does. Studies suggest that certain compounds in Mimosa pudica might have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects that could help protect the liver from toxins and damage.
This is incredible. We've covered so much ground already,
We have.
from gut health and parasite control
Yeah.
to potential benefits for mental well-being and even liver protection.
Right.
What else can this amazing plant do?
Well, we've just scratched the surface.
Really?
There's ongoing research exploring its potential for wound healing, managing blood sugar levels,
Wow.
reducing cholesterol, and even combating certain types of cancer.
This is truly remarkable. It's like we're uncovering the secrets of a natural pharmacy hidden within this unassuming plant.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It really is.
Right.
But before we get carried away,
Yeah.
it's crucial to remember that much of this research is still in its early stages.
You're absolutely right. While these findings are incredibly exciting,
Yeah.
we need more rigorous scientific studies
Right.
to confirm these potential benefits and understand the optimal dosages and methods of use.
And of course, we always recommend consulting with a healthcare professional
Absolutely.
before incorporating Mimosa pudica into your health regimen,
Yes.
especially if you have any pre-existing conditions or are taking other medications.
Couldn't agree more. Safety should always be the top priority. Now let's shift gears and explore some of the fascinating historical and cultural uses of Mimosa pudica around the world.
Sounds great. I'm eager to learn how different cultures have incorporated this plant into their healing traditions. We've covered its potential health benefits and even touched on the science behind its unusual leaf movements.
It's a fascinating plant.
It is. Now, I'm really curious to explore its historical and cultural uses. What can you tell us about Mimosa pudica's place in traditional medicine?
Well, Mimosa pudica has a long and rich history in traditional medicine systems around the world, particularly in South America, Asia, and Africa.
Yeah.
It's been used for a wide range of ailments, and it's fascinating to see how these traditional practices often align with the scientific findings we're starting to uncover today.
That connection between ancient wisdom and modern science is always so intriguing.
It is.
Can you give us some specific examples of how different cultures have used Mimosa pudica?
Absolutely. In Ayurveda, the traditional medicine system of India,
Okay,
Mimosa pudica is known as Lajalu
interesting.
and is highly valued for its calming and grounding properties.
Okay.
It's often used to address digestive issues, which aligns with the research we discussed earlier about its potential anti-inflammatory effects in the gut.
So the traditional use as a digestive aid seems to be backed by some scientific evidence.
Yeah, it seems that way.
What about other cultures?
In traditional Chinese medicine,
Okay.
Mimosa pudica is used to promote sleep and reduce anxiety. It's believed to have a calming effect on the nervous system, which again aligns with the preliminary research suggesting its influence on neurotransmitters involved in mood regulation.
It's amazing to see how these diverse cultures, often geographically separated, seem to recognize and utilize similar properties of this plant.
It really is.
Are there any other notable traditional uses?
Yeah, in Jamaica, where it's called shame lady,
Leia.
the leaves are traditionally made into a paste and applied to wounds and skin irritations. This practice suggests an understanding of its potential antimicrobial and wound healing properties, which are now being investigated scientifically.
That's a great example of how traditional knowledge can provide valuable leads for scientific research.
Absolutely.
It sounds like Mimosa pudica has been a versatile and widely used plant for centuries.
It truly has. And while we're still in the early stages of unlocking all its secrets,
Right.
it's clear that Mimosa pudica holds immense potential for improving human health and well-being.
Well, listeners, we've come to the end of our deep dive into the fascinating world of Mimosa pudica. From its unusual sensitivity to touch, to its long history in traditional medicine, and the promising scientific research emerging. It's a plant that continues to captivate and inspire.
It really does, and it's a reminder that nature offers a wealth of solutions.
It does.
And sometimes the answers we seek are right beneath our feet.
Well said. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Mimosa pudica. Until next time, keep those minds curious and stay tuned for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world.
Do not stop taking any prescribed medications or treatments without consulting your doctor. The materials and the information contained on this channel are provided for general and educational purposes only and do not constitute any legal, medical, or other professional advice on any subject matter.